Hello friends, today we have learned about next diode, that is light emitting diode. This LED is called as a light emitting diode. In that, this terminal is anode and this terminal is cathode. LED emits the light when a larger forward current pass through it. When we can see the symbol, at that time the light emits, so arrow of light it will goes away from that diode. Now we can see the systematic structure of this diode. In that, this is called as a epoxy lens. This is the wire bond, and this one is, that is, reflecting cavity. Reflecting cavity. Now we can see that in LEDs the N region is heavily doped than the P region. This LED PN junction is having a dome shaped transparent which emits the lights in all directions and minimize the internal reflection. That LED contains two electrodes which contact for the external circuit. The larger electrode is called as a anode or positive electrode. The shorter electrode it is called as a cathode. This LED contains sometimes more than two electrodes, like 3, 4 or 6 pin configuration, in that which gives multicolors in the same LED. Here these LEDs fabricated in such way that the emit light does not absorb by the material. This LED emits maximum light when electron and holes are recombined. Now we can see the working of this LED. LED emits the light when electron and holes are combined. When the diode is in a forward bias, this is the P terminal and this one is the positive terminal, N terminal of the diode and negative terminal. When that diode is in a forward bias, at that time electron from the conduction band and holes from the valence band recombines with each other and release sufficient energy to photon and emits monochromatic light. When this recombines, at that time what is there? There is a photon and that photon emits the light. That light contains a monochromatic light. And when this photon is within a thin layer, at that time it emits the light. If this emitted light is maximum when large forward current flowing through that LED, that means we can say that the light output is directly proportional to forward current which is flowing through that LED. That LED is fabricated using a compound semiconductor. In that, aluminium, gallium and arsenide, these materials are used. by varying the proportion of these semiconductor materials which emits the light of different wavelength. If aluminium gallium arsenide, it gives the infrared rays. If gallium arsenide and phosphorus, at that time it gives red and yellow LEDs. If aluminium gallium and phosphorus, at that time red and green LED is fabricated. If zinc selenide, at that time we should get a blue light from that diode. These are the combination. From that we should get the infrared rays, red rays or red light or green light or a blue light. If we can see the characteristic of current versus voltage, this is characteristic of LEDs also same as the ordinary PN junction diode. That means at a particular voltage the current suddenly increases and we should get a large amount current, and from that large amount current we should get a maximum light output. Now we can see the advantages. In that advantages, the first advantage, that is energy efficient. That the LED gives a larger light output for a smaller electric power. Longer lifetime. The second advantage, longer lifetime, in which that LED works near about 50,000 hours continuously if it manufactured properly. Reused. The next advantage, that is reused. In that LED is also called as a SSL, that is solid state light, which is in which no filament in the use in the diode as like bulb or a tubes. Almost the next advantage, that 4 number, almost it requires no time. It will be the work within nanoseconds. The next advantage is that excellent color rendering, in which no fade colors are used as like that is it gives a proper displays of colors. Again, it is the next 5th number advantages, in that LEDs are environmental light, that is environmental friends LEDs are not use mercury or hazardous materials, and controllable. Brightness and color are controllable in the LEDs. Now we can see these are the advantages. Now here we can see the next, that is disadvantages. The hazardous blue light is used. Hazardous means a danger light. Blue light is a danger light. Again, if we can see the next disadvantages, that is temperature dependence, voltage sensitivity and high initial cost. These are the disadvantages for LED. Now we can see the application of LEDs, that LEDs are mostly used in a burglar alarm or a counters. Again, it used in a optical communication. These LEDs are also used in light indicators. These LEDs are also used in that is electric equipment like TV, LCD TV or LED TVs or LED communications, and also this light is used in a straight light lamp. Thank you.